MasterSwagKing here. I am not creative duelist. I am MasterSwagKing, and I want to give you guys some great advice on how to get better at the game. And I know a lot of people give you guys this weird advice on that. It's actually really good, the advice they give you, but I want to give you my advice. And I feel like my advice is more worldly, if that makes sense. But I wanted to do that. And before I start the video, I want to say thank you, Creative Duelist, for the guest upload. Please check out his channel, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed what I brought to the table as far as this video goes. And I wish you guys all the best in your dueling career. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! So, getting better at it can come from a myriad of things. You know, it could be your mental health, your physical health. It could be, you know, your money, you having a job, a budget, all types of things, right? But learning from what I've learned throughout life, and with like sports, now currently I'm in the esport thing with like League and Overwatch and stuff like that. League is better than Overwatch, just saying. And Smash Brothers I've learned things from. I played tennis when I was in school. Just learning all these things and getting how to get better at something. You truly can't get better at something if you don't really find it enjoyable. And what I mean by that is that you can't get better at something if you're not happy. You have to be happy in order to basically like enjoy it. So let's say you're playing a deck, right? And if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to want to get better, right? And that goes for Yu-Gi-Oh! With anything. It can be just anything you're doing in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want to do YouTube for Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want to do, if you want to top locals, if you want to go to YCSs and do very well, if you do not enjoy the deck you're playing or if you don't actually enjoy the game, then you will not get better. Another thing is you cannot tilt. I've dealt with this quite a bit, but it's more of a, behind the scene type thing of tilting when I actually duel in IRL Yu-Gi-Oh! Like dueling online Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really tilt too hard unless like, someone opens up some random wacky combo against me. And I'm just sitting here like, wow, that's amazing, right? But in IRL, I noticed a lot of players tilt after losing like a game, just a single game, and you'll be like 1-1, and then they're tilting like, oh, I could have won this game if I did this. You can't really tilt. The players that tilt very, very easily are prone to the ones that lose easily and are ones that don't do well after a certain round. What I can tell you from watching pros of just Yu-Gi-Oh! And other sports as well, you can't tilt and you must keep a clear head and pursue forward. Now, I know that might sound kind of cliche, but really look at traditional sports. Let's look at Michael Jordan, for example. Michael Jordan never tilted. Even when he actually made misplays, he never playing basketball, he never really tilted. He counted on his teammates because that's, basketball is a team game. So pretend like your deck is your teammate and you and your deck are team, right? You're the let's use sports terms, basketball. You're the power forward, he's the center, all sort of things. You're working as a team. You're like Yugi and Dark Magician right here. You're a team. You want to keep it like that. You want to keep a level head, keep a good head, and not tilt. You want to be like, okay, let me stay in this, breathe, calm down, and realize it's not all, it's all over yet. Another thing I can want to advise you guys is learn from your losses. The greatest players ever in anything will always learn from their losses and never get cocky enough to a point where they're like, I can't be beaten. You need to learn from your losses and accept that, things happen. Obviously, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is part of a luck-based game. That's just how card games work, But outside of the luck-based games that we go through, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is quite skillful, People can debate every day if they want to on, oh, he opened this and he opened that and he just opened better and he top decked this. Yeah, BS, because that doesn't happen every single game, actually. Most of the time, it's just you just got outplayed. You need to learn from your losses, learn how you lost, why you lost, what you could have did differently. Sorry about that. To prevent those losses. Once you learn about how you lost and what you could have did to prevent that, you'll become a whole lot better. Another thing is learning how to adapt. Players, I feel like, don't get better because when they don't adapt. Yu-Gi-Oh! Since its inception has been a game about adapting. Some people are like, well, no, it hasn't. Well, yes, it has. Moving from the 2002 format we used to have, the LOB, Metal Raiders format, Canis Emperor Yada Lock, the old Chaos decks, moving that to archetypes, then moving to synchros, to XYZs, to pendulums, to links. All those things are about adaptability. The players that adapted each time it happened got better. The players that didn't adapt stayed in their one-way straight mentality and then just stayed the same. You see what I'm saying here? The best players in any game adapt to situations. That's how you prove you're a good player. If you adapt to multiple different situations differently, like if you were someone that you were at odds with links, right? And you're like, okay, I don't like links that much, but I'm gonna use links to be better, get better, learn them so I can either use what links to help me, or what use links are to help, beat my opponent. You have to look at it from those perspectives as well. These are basic key things on how to get better that aren't even really built into the game, as in not tilting, learning from your losses, enjoying what you're doing, and adapting. Those are 4 main things that I can offer to you guys from I've been playing this game for so long. I've been playing since it started. And those are things that I can tell you that I have learned from experience, that I can tell you that work professionally for me. And these are just generic things. These aren't things like, oh, I have more money than you and I can buy more cards than you. No, it's not like that. It's just basic generic things that you can know and love. And I want to thank Creative Duelist for this guest upload. I'm sorry about the coughing I did before. I got something stuck in my throat. And I would love to thank you for the guest upload. I'm not gonna edit this video. If you check out my channel, which he'll leave a link in the description box below, there'll be a bunch of my edited videos and everything. But I wanted this to be straight from the heart, straight off my head, from everything I've learned and just to help you guys out. So I would love to thank Creative Duelist one more time for the guest upload. Thank you, man, and please check out my channel. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost to 900 actually, but we'll see how it goes. I'll see you guys later. MasterSwagKing signing out. Bye. And I hope I was able to help you.